Hello, welcome back to T3 Plays. Today we are going to continue with ranked battles, but first what we're going to do is open some packs and see what we can get. Lucario EX, so that I think gives us our double Lucario EX. So we'll open some packs and then we'll update our decks. So we've got a fair few decks already put together, but we can improve our decks, see what we can get. Because some of the Pokemon we already have right now is just we have a single EXs. So what we would prefer is having duplicates of each. So we are obviously looking for one of the most meta ones are the Giratinas. Looks like there's two there, and I really do want to get a Clodsire. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of running Clodsire. Will be strong against Giratina, Mewtwo, and I just like the ability paired with Grafaiai. Okay, we miss on the Giratina, but we get a Flamigo. Yay! That's sarcasm because nobody wants a Flamigo. And we're going to go for the other Giratina as well at the bottom. Just double checking what else. Yeah, so we've got, yeah, it was this Giratina. Yeah, hopefully we can get our second Giratina. This sneak peek helps our chance of getting something to 40%. And we miss again. Yeah, these Wonder Picks don't help because they use up 3 tokens and we end up with like a Machoke. Yeah, we're going to keep opening some packs. We'll have enough hourglasses to open a 10 pack as well. So we'll do that as well. So hopefully get a couple of EXs there. Kakuna, so there's something there. Palmot. Palmot is not very meta, but it's a decent card. Been going against it in the Palmot drop event, and I've enjoyed its ability where it does catch you off guard when you don't realize it. The counter attack ability, especially if you're going against something like that has a Darkrai. Actually, did we come? I don't think we came across that because that energy management would be terrible. But I can't remember what it was. They had Palmot and something else. Yeah, we managed to collect a few hourglasses. Yeah, oh, something at the back there. Okay, Wugtrio AX. Yeah, that reminds us we do still have our shop token where we can get an EX. So what we'll do is obviously see after we open all these packs, we're gonna see what we kind of need. Is there anything that really stands out that will complete, one of our decks, one of our, if it's a fighting deck or okay, we level up as well, collect some fair few hourglasses. Yeah, we'll see what we need. At this moment, obviously, we would go for that Giratina just so we can get that double, but we're seeing a lot of Giratinas in Wonder Pigs. We do have double Darkrai, so a lot of people are opening other packs as well because they're looking for the other Pokemon that can work in the meta deck. So you got the Darkrai that's people chasing, as well as the original Charizard. Miss on the claws. I'm pretty sure it's now double digits the amount of Clodsire Wonder Picks I've done, and I've missed on all of them, which is terrible. Let's see what we can get now. Okay, we got the Darkrai. Did we already have a Darkrai? Like, did we already have a double? I feel like we didn't. Have to go through our decks. Yeah, I'm just using all of the Wonder Pick tokens. If I see an EX that I need, I'm just going to go for it. Maybe miss. Not a big fan of the new Charizard, but I still want to get double just in case there's something that makes it more usable. Okay, we're going to do a 10 pack now. Hopefully get something decent. Come on. I don't think the 10 packs have been great for us. Okay, we see a couple of shines. So we are expecting something decent. Okay, shiny Charmander. That's new. Nothing there. No. Oh, there's something there. Full of, oh, double. Double. Wugtrio. So we got plenty of Wugtrios. Okay, full up Breezel. I was a big fan of the Wugtrio early on. I'm glad I didn't waste my shop ticket for that. Because now I've got like 5 Wugtrios. And it's a fun deck. And we will test it out. I have slightly tweaked the original deck. I've thrown in, instead of having, I think I had Articuno and Palkia in there. Now it's Palkia EX and an Origin from Palkia. Yeah, we've got plenty of Lucaris. Okay, we've got some EXs at least. A couple there. Nothing new. We've got a shiny Charmander. I would say can't complain, but we can still complain. You can see we're filling up our decks. So we've got what 64 out of 72. So we need 8 more. So we have the full collection. But we do need doubles. Something here. Jackpot. Okay, so we got the Giratina. I'm ecstatic about that. See, look, the 10 packs are useless. Go for the single packs because this is where you get everything. Okay, Pallium Wooper Dondozo. New card. So 2 packs in a row, new cards. So already from that 10 pack compared to now, we've got 2 new Pokemon. We are on a roll. So like these 2 packs, single 2 packs have been better than the 10 pack. We're on a roll. We got the Yan Mega EX, which we only have one of, and we do need it for some of these solo expert battles where we're going against fire Pokemon because the Yan Mega is weak to electric. So using a Yang Mega would be very helpful. Because we only had one, it was very hard to get that up and running. But now we have a good chance. Okay, we're going to go for that Clodsire while our streak is hot. Okay, we ruined the streak now. Because we get a Magmar. Okay. Yeah, I'm very happy with what we got so far because I can see, what we can do with that. Because with we've got the Giratina deck sorted. And we get the Tinkerton. Okay, we need one more. This is another fun one. So like the Wugtrio, something fun. Flip a coin, see what it hits. This is our first one. I do want to get 2, and I'll definitely play that deck. But yeah, I can see all the cards that we're getting now, how we can maneuver it over some of the solo battles. Because I think a lot of the solo fire battles, expert battles, we avoided because it's so tough using grass Pokemon against fire. Unless you do something like put them to sleep or don't have a weakness to fire, then you can compete. Or you catch them off guard. Somehow using like even a Moltres would. No, that's the other way around. We want grass Pokemon. But you're like, even with like, if we use a water deck against electric deck, we can catch them off guard by using Misty because you power up so quick. It doesn't matter if you're weak, but there's nothing there for like grass. Like a superior takes a while to get it up and running. Okay, the Gloom. Okay. We'll open a few more packs and I think, kind of ready. I'm pretty happy. Oh, Paldean Clodsire finally. And there's something else behind. This is my lucky day. Double Paldean Clodsire EX. Okay, I'm ecstatic. Yeah, we're definitely gonna rejig our deck. And then we are definitely going to include a Paldean Clodsire deck in there. What we're going to do first definitely is finish it with the Wugtrio just so we see how it plays, just so we can have our fun. And then what we're going to do is play the Paladin Clodsire because I've been chasing it for so long. I really want to get this out of the way. The Marshadow will be very good here. Okay, we're on a roll because we do not have a Marshadow yet, and some of these fighting decks, it's critical to get a Marshadow just so you can do that 100 minimum revenge. Okay, so we put together our Wugtrio deck, updated it, put together our Palkia and Clodsire. So right now we're gonna do a few battles with this, see how it performs. We don't expect it to be super meta, we do, but it can catch people off guard, and it's pretty fun just to gamble. And there are certain ways to play the Wugtrio deck, and I would recommend obviously sticking to one deck, getting used to the best way it performs, like when to use a Wugtrio, because it is a gamble, or when to use other cards instead, other EXs or normal cards with like non-EX cards, because when you switch decks a lot, you don't get comfortable with the Pokemon you need to use and how you need to use them. And I will definitely, and I have misplayed with the Wugtrio before. You'll probably see it here as well during these few matches. But if you know how perfect to play it, other players won't know this. They'll be caught off guard. So it does pay off to keep practicing with the same deck. But what we'll do is give a fair few tries with the Wugtrio deck, probably like 5 to 6 matches, see how it goes. And if we're, you know, lose a streak, we'll just end it, switch out our deck, and see. We'll probably just do the Wugtrio deck today, and next episode we'll do the Palais and Clodsire, because we've opened a fair few packs already. Yep, so we've got our Pokemon ready to come out. So we've both been charging up our back line. Now who's going to move first? So they bricked as well because they haven't got a Charmeleon yet. They probably have a Charizard in hand, but they've been waiting. So yeah, I'm gonna move first because I can actually, take out this Moltres. And I know they don't have a Charmeleon yet, so I can hopefully try and get to it. And I do have a Dawn in hand in case I want to try something, because I can take an energy from my back line. Okay, they try Rocket Grunt. Okay, they're successful. But because I don't have a leaf, I'll have to attach an energy no matter what. Okay, and they brick on Moltres' energy generation. So obviously Moltres is weak to electric, not to water, so it doesn't take additional damage. Yeah, they have super bricked because they have not played the Charmeleon yet. And this brick again on the Moltres turn. Yeah, this shiny. Just because it's a shiny, I'm playing it. I'm gonna play the Dawn just so they know, next turn is gonna be over. No matter what you do, it's over, because either you concede now because there's nothing you can do to evolve that would take it out of my range. The only thing they could have tried and done was maybe Sabrina'd me, but then I got the leaf anyway. And then they realize it now. So that's victory. Yep, so that's one win for this session. We go second, which, yeah, we probably prefer going second, yeah, because we don't have the energy to go straight to a Wugtrio. Even with the Manaphy, we can try and get the energy out. Yeah, so we prefer going second. Okay, they've interesting. They use the bill. You don't see bill that often. I will use Pokeball. Hmm. Yeah, considering, do I want to put the Manaphy in straight away because I could have leafed. But let's see, because we only got the Wiglet. I didn't think it was necessary. Okay, this could be trouble. They got the Kirlia already. They got the Gardevoir. They can start ramping up the energy for the Mewtwo. And I'm just really looking for any Pokemon just to put on the bench now. Yeah, I'll get the Manaphy up just so I can power up my bench. So it's worth risking an energy because then I make up the energy and then I get to split it with the Wiglet and the Origin form Palkia. And I'm just going to take the gamble. I want to catch them off guard, Dawn, and hopefully hit them for 120. Then they can't get their Mewtwo up and running as quick. Okay, I fail. So this is probably bad news because they can add an energy onto the Mewtwo now very freely. They'll probably Dawn. Okay, they don't have a Dawn yet. But yeah, they can then start hitting me for 150. I'm just going to try and power up the Wiglet. Nope. If I could have powered up the Wiglet, I would have, put the Wugtrio in. But no. We do hit them for 120, but I think it's too late. Yeah, they'll power up the Mewtwo, hit me for 150, and there's nothing really that can take them out with. At this point, yeah, I realized I misplayed because what I could have done was put like the other Wiglet in or the Manaphy and start powering up. But it's too late because now I'm going to lose this Wiglet as well as this energy, and I didn't even attack. So yeah, this is just, I've played horribly at the end. I could have potentially tried something because I could have potentially taken this Mewtwo out with a 50 hit, then a 100 hit on the Gardevoir. So there was a potential for me to win, but I have seriously, messed up. Yeah, there's no point. I've only put this in just so that there's something that can take a hit and then maybe waste time. But then I'm hoping for what? Them not having like a Sabrina or something, but they have a red anyway. Yeah, there was a chance for me to win, but I definitely messed up myself as well. And they played really well. That's 1-all. We go second again. Okay, we're on a roll of going second, which I don't mind. We do have the Palkia, Finion, so it can act as a delay. But because they're going first, they can actually, for one energy, evolve and start hitting for 50, which hurts. Because they'll take out this Manaphy, and I don't have a cloak. Not a cloak, a Giant's Kick. That's what it's called. I will try and Misty before Professor, just in case I get a ton of energy on. Then I can withdraw the Manaphy and then just start hitting with it. But no. Yeah, we only have one Pokemon out, so not great. Okay, they already have the Wugtrio. Okay, so this isn't great because they hit me for 50, take out my Manaphy. And even though it's decent that Palkia hits for 30, I need 4 before I do any serious damage. So this is going to be hard. It might be over before it's even started. Put it on this Palkia, which I think is a wrong move as well. I think I should have put it on the origin form. Yeah, could have put it on the or I should have put it on the origin form because I don't think I'll get to use like power up the Palkia. I think I should have powered up my bench, then at some point leafed out from the Palkia EX. But they'll probably have a Cyrus anyway. But yeah, that 50 damage from the Luminon hurts hard, and they probably have a Cyrus as well. Yeah, this is pretty much job done. I can do one hit for 150, but they've got the Wugtrio there already. You know, I can try put stuff on the bench just, you know, as a Hail Mary that they split the 150 across the back line. Then I have a chance to do something, but it's unlikely, but I'll let them finish. Because for me to even do anything, I'll need to evolve all the Wiglets so they have enough HP to take hits. Yeah, I'm only evolving this just so it can maybe share a hit. There's no point putting that Manaphy in, because if it takes a single hit, it dies, and then I'm done. So hopefully 100 on the Wugtrio and 50 on the Palkia. No, if it was the other way around, I would have stayed another turn, but the writing's on the wall. So we are 1 and 2, which isn't great. Yeah, we send up thanks still. They didn't BM or anything. Come on, let's at least get a positive ratio of wins to loss. We're going second again. So off with the Wiglet. We do have the Wugtrio at the back. Let's see what they do. Yeah, we are going against fire, so that they don't want us to hit them yet. Yeah, I'd still be tempted to hit them, just because if I attack them, I'll hit them for 50. But this Manaphy is tempting me now because I do have another Pokemon on the back line. I can start powering both of us up, and I don't take a Rocky Helmet damage. Yeah, but I'll put it on the Wiglet just in case I can get 3 out, and then I can maybe evolve. But I will power up my back line. Okay, they evolve, but they can't attack yet, so I can use my Manaphy again. I'm not too fast. Like, they probably have the Charmeleon already, which is why they're doing it. They don't want to risk losing it. So I'll evolve my Wiglet to Wugtrio. I'll share my energy out, but I'll probably power up my Origin and my Wugtrio. Just because next turn they can attack. So I'm expecting them to evolve. Yep. And they'll hit Stoke. Okay, double. So they're in a good position. They can attack next turn. So I will definitely withdraw and then attack with my Origin form, just so I want to attack with non-EX first. So if I lose it, I can maybe last the turn longer. I'm not worried about them, just Sabrining the Manaphy and taking it out. And if I'm, and I hit for 120, which is great. And I don't have to put the Wugtrio in and take a gamble. I can take this Charizard out, and the other Charizard doesn't have energy yet. So I'll take this out, and the other Charizard will come in. He will have to Stoke. Okay, so they're not responding. They probably close the app. But I think they had a chance because they could have stoked. I'll hit them for, well, I've a dawn, so I could have done a lot of damage, but they concede. I mean, they had a chance. Okay, so we're 2-2 now, so not bad. Send our thanks, even though they wasted our time. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have sent my thanks because I don't know why. I think they should do something about those that close the app. Like, they should detect if it's end of the game and they just close the app to waste time. It's like they should get a soft ban or something, or a warning, because literally just a ruined experience for everyone. You've lost. You can concede. There's a function that where you can do is where you concede, but no, you go out of your way to waste people's time. Okay, so this is a Beedrill deck. Is it a double Beedrill or a Beedrill Meowscarada? We've got double Pokeball, so we can, Manaphy up and power up our bench. Yeah, we place them all down. Yep, Misty up as well. I don't think we've hit a single Misty yet. It's going to be 50-50 chance of at least getting one head, but we've got 0 out of 10. Okay, so they've got a Kakuna. They're going to try and paralyze us. Oh no. This is the original version, that Bug Bites. I'm not sure why they're running that. Like, the other one is better in every single way, I think, because it at least paralyzes. Does the same damage, I think. Okay. So they have the Beedrill. They'll take out my Manaphy. But they don't have anything on the bench, so I'll hit them with my Palkia. I'll do 150 to the minimum. Okay, I got red now. I will evolve just so they can't easily take us out, and I can hit them next turn anyway. So they can hit my Palkia and take the energy off. Okay, so they have something on the bench. I survive with 70. Oh, I can leaf out now. And I can play the gamble and hopefully hit 150 on the Beedrill. So the gamble pays off. And now, so they're still dangerous. So they can evolve to Frogato. No, I think it's game over for them. We can't really do anything. Yeah, even if they could evolve, they would have been enraged. Like, both of the Pokemon I can take out. Yeah, it's game over. I'll take both of them out probably. Yep. Yeah, so we're gonna roll now. So that's 3-2. 2-win streak. Let's see if it continues. Yeah, we're probably gonna change our deck when we next lose. We're gonna do roughly like 5 to 6 battles with a deck, and then change it up. Okay, we're going against a Giratina Arceus deck, so they'll power up both the Arceus and the Giratina to take us out, and they're both pretty tanky. Oh, and they run definitely run a Darkrai. Okay, I'm surprised they put the energy on the Giratina. Do we hit a heads? We've not hit a heads yet. Okay, I would have expected them to put the energy on the Darkrai so they can hit us for 20 damage, but they don't. I will still take a fair few turns for them to attack us with the Giratina because they still need minimum 3 energy, and the energy only comes from Giratina's ability. Yeah, so still won't be able to attack us. And we are playing a dangerous game because our Manaphy will be down to 10 energy, which they can easily Cyrus and take out, and then they can even like hit with a Darkrai with its ability and then knock our next Pokemon out. Also, we're hoping we can hit for the 120. Yeah, it'll be tough because they can definitely attack us now, take us out. They'll be down to 70. Okay, yeah, they're going to do that. Yeah, like we don't have any EX Pokemon, but they'll now be able to attack any Pokemon they want. Like they'll take it out. I gave the Wiglet, but this is pretty much done because with the Giratina, they can literally take out every Pokemon. So it's a matter of can I take them out? I really do need a heads. No, yeah, this is game done. Like even if I used red, they'd be down to 10 energy. Yeah, they start BMing, forget it. I would have let them finish if they weren't going to do that, but it's over. So what we're going to do now, end it here, and I'll see you next episode for a new deck. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.